The Flip Wilson Show. With Flip's guests, Roy Clark, Red Fox, and Flip's special guest, Petula Clark. And now, here's Flip.
Well, I say good evening, welcome to the show, and I should call this the Clark Show because tonight we're really loaded with them. We have Petula Clark, Roy Clark, yeah, for Petula. And I guess we should also ask for a nice hand for Roy, too, because he's a real swell guy. Nice little hand for Roy. Told you they loved you, Roy. Yeah. We also have that great comedian, Mr. Red Fox. He, however, is not a Clark. We're going to have a good time, a real good time. And speaking of a good time, a few weeks ago, I told you about Herbie, the good time ice cream man. Thanks. The one who used to come around when I was a kid. The one who didn't like people. They're early. They're late. The one who used to come around when I was a kid. Well, friends, Herbie's back.
Mr. Good Time Man, you're the first friendly face I've seen today.
I'm selling ice cream. If you want a friend, buy a dog.
I did, and it bit me.
Well, I don't blame it.
It was a she. I had to have her spayed.
Now, just a minute, fella. Don't come around here trying to start any trouble. Now, do you want a bar or don't you?
Down home where I come from, a bar is a bear.
Well, what flavor bear do you want?
What flavors you got?
The Good Time Company, sir, makes 27 flavors. You want me to tell you what they are?
Would you?
No. Besides, I don't have all the flavors today. How about if I told you the ones I got?
Oh, that would be mighty nice of you.
I know that. That's why I got this job, because of my personality. The fact that I know how to talk to people. Now, I'm only going to say the flavors one time, so you listen close. I'm not repeating the flavors.
Got you.
Well, of the 27 flavors, the ones we got today are, you ready? Chocolate and vanilla.
That's all?
I just told you that was all. If I tell you that's all, that's all. You'd be asking me, is that all? And that's all I care to say about that. Now, do you want chocolate or vanilla or not? Chocolate or vanilla, take it or leave it.
I'll take chocolate.
You won't take anything. You desire to place an order for a chocolate.
Yeah, I'd like to place an order for a chocolate.
That's better. Well, we're out of it.
But you just said.
I don't care what I said. All day long I've been saying chocolate or vanilla, take it or leave it. Well, they've been taking the chocolate and leaving the vanilla. Now, do you want some or not?
Yes, please. I'll take vanilla. Vanilla is my very favorite flavor. Please give me some vanilla.
I'll see if I got any left. Well, you're in luck.
Thanks, partner. I believe I got a little change coming.
I'll mail it to you.
Ice cream.
Ice cream, you scream, they all scream for ice cream.
You know, we have these sort of ice cream carts all over London, in Soho and Leicester Square, and even underneath the statue of England's most revered citizen.
David Frost?
Lord Nelson.
Oh, I don't discuss religion. What flavor do you want?
Well, I'll take anything you've got.
See that? Now that is the right attitude. I can see that you're a lady who appreciates ice cream.
Yes, I do.
Well, it's the ones who think ice cream is just something to eat that bug me. Ice cream is something to be loved, to be cherished, to be lingered over. Everybody should take a few moments from the hustle and bustle of the day to enjoy some ice cream. That's why we call this a good time bar.
Oh, you can have a real good time at a bar. I was just agreeing with you.
You better watch your mouth. There's a lady there. Crazy fella. Would you like a chocolate?
Oh, no, I adore chocolate.
Okay, well, you got it. Any questions?
No.
See, I just happened to have this one chocolate left. I was saving it for myself, but...
Oh.
Looking at it. But you can have it.
Oh, that's nice. You know, I think you're just about the kindest ice cream man I've ever met.
You know, I'm a stranger here myself. What do you say you and I go out and see some of the sights together?
That sounds like a splendid idea.
A good time is about to be had by all.
Mr. Herbie?
Yes, Mr. Fox?
I dislike bringing up the subject,
Oh, why bring it up?
but as your friendly neighborhood banker, I must advise you that your monthly payments on the ice cream cart is a bit overdue.
Mr. Fox, I've been meaning to talk to you about that. I'll come over and see you and tell you that I'm going to need a little extension on the loan because they raised the price of the cones.
Well, we've been making deals on the wheels, but no loans on the cones.
Well, I guess I have to close down, go out of business. Won't be coming around no more, cheering people up, handing free ice cream out to all the little kids.
When did you ever do that?
I was thinking about starting it. But business is business. Goodbye, card. Goodbye, good times. Oh, Mr. Fox, I just happen to have one left of your favorite flavor. It's butterscotch brandy on the house.
Mr. Herbie,
Yes, Mr. Fox?
I don't want to seem too severe. Why don't you stop by my office tomorrow and maybe we can work something out?
Mr. Fox, you certainly lend an air of distinction to this community.
Thank you. And good day, Mr. Herbie.
Good day, Mr. Fox. Stick around. We'll be right back with a good time for everybody.
One night a comedian might have a great audience and be a smash. The next night he might run into a heckler that can destroy him no matter how funny he is.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the man you've all been waiting for, the star of our bombastic review, the funniest guy in the entire world. Here he is, Larry Chong.
Thanks a lot, Harry. Harry's our mic man. Give my regards to the missus. Hope she comes out of the operation all right.
Pleasure to be back in this town. It's one of my favorite towns. My mother and father told me on their honeymoon they were passing through this town. A guy fixed their flat for them, so it's always a pleasure to be here. Well, you look like a pretty nice crowd. I guess I'll do some of my good stuff. This is my 48th consecutive week here at the Kit Kat Club. Boss told me if I do a good show tonight, I won't have to park the cars anymore. Boss said if I do a good show, I won't have to park the cars anymore. I'd like to give you some of my impressions. I've added a lot to my act since you saw me on my 47th week. I've added impressions. Most guys do impressions of Ed Sullivan, Edward G. Robinson, James Cagney. All my impressions are original. I'd like to give you the first. It's my impression of a rock. Now I'd like to give you my impression of two rocks. Now I'd like to give you my impression of a pile of rocks in the desert in the afternoon.
I wish I was near a pile of rocks tonight.
If you don't mind, sir, I work by myself.
If you keep that up, you'll be here by yourself.
Don't you think you've had enough to drink?
Not yet. I can still see you.
I'm trying to do my job. Do you think this is fun?
Not so far.
Sir, don't make me have to come over there.
I can't keep you from coming, but I can slow your departure.
Didn't I see you on Marcus Welby as a guest disease? Friends, as I was saying, my wife had a terrible experience last week. She lost her wallet. You know, it had her credit cards in it. But we haven't reported to the police yet because the guy who found it is spending less than she did. Finally got it rolling. I'd like to tell you what happened to me on the way to the football game.
Hey, buddy.
Like I was saying about the football game.
You want to buy a hot?
A hot what?
Hot anything. I had a great week.
Fella, why don't you give me a break? I only have 3 weeks to live.
I'll be back in 4 weeks.
For your information, fella, it takes a lot to be funny. You gotta have heart. You gotta know jokes. You gotta have timing.
Timing? What's that?
Well, timing is how long a comic has to wait for his laughs.
What do you use, a calendar?
Look, if you think you can do any better, why don't you come up here?
I will come up here if you come down here, because I don't want to be seen on the same stage with you.
Okay, let's have a guest artist. Let's give it another hand and bring him on. This is a Mike, if you don't know.
Hi, Mike. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Kit Kat Club. It's good to be here tonight. It's good to be anywhere tonight. I can tell you're my kind of audience. Bunch of drunks. Let me tell you a few stories about my wife. I got an ugly wife. So ugly, she looked like King Kong sucking Chinese mustard out of a hot jelly sauce. Only woman on earth that smiles and get lipstick on both ears. Get that?
Both ears, right?
Yeah, both ears.
Say, you killed me. They say that in some parts of the world you can get 3 pounds of sugar, a pound of coffee, and a quart of whiskey, and a wife for just $3.
I bet that's some bad whiskey. I just went where a few years from now they'll be able to heat a whole apartment building with a lump of coal.
My landlord did that last winter. Say, if you had your choice of anything in the store, what would you take?
The cash register? Say, you know, I hear you're a good harmonica player.
Yes, I'm quite a good harmonica player.
No kidding.
In fact, I like the harmonica so much, I married a chick with every other tooth missing. Say, I heard you could tell fortunes by reading cards.
That's right. Once I predicted the future from a deck of cards.
Yeah?
When we found 5 aces in the deck, I predicted the dealer was going to the hospital.
Say, when are you gonna pay me the money you owe me?
What money?
You know what money. When you borrowed it, you said you were sick and you promised to pay it back.
Well, if I promised to pay it back, it shows you how sick I was.
See, we're killing. Why don't we team up?
Yeah, you mean partners, integrate.
Yeah.
Well, what would we call a team?
Well, if we're gonna integrate, why don't we call it black and white? I'll be white.
Are you kidding?
Okay, we're ready for the sludge commercial.
Send in the football player, Mr. Anderson, Mr. Smasher Anderson. Good afternoon, Mr. Anderson. I'm Eddie, the director. This will be very simple if you'll put your foot up on the bench there. Mr. Anderson, the cue cards are located there beside the camera. As you're reading, hold up this can of sludge. Hold it close, smile. First, we're going to have to get a balance on your voice. If you read the first line on that card, you can read, can't you? Very good. It says, sludge does a he-man's job. Let's give it a shot. Get a level on your voice. Sludge commercial, take one.
Sludge does a he-man's job.
Mr. Anderson, it is Mr. Anderson, isn't it?
You better believe it.
Did the agency man talk to you before he signed you?
Yes, today, right before the game.
Before the game. Did anything happen to you during the game?
I got hit in the throat.
Hit in the throat?
It's when the line judge signaled offsides like this.
Mr. Smasher, I'm afraid this isn't going to work out.
What do you mean? I've been counting on this money.
Oh, I didn't know you were counting on. In that case, we'll give you another chance. Mr. Anderson, now let me see you snarl. Now make believe that television camera is the other team's quarterback. Great, okay. Now hold up the can of sludge. Okay, here we go. Sludge commercial, take one.
Sludge does a he-man's job. Make your car take off down the sidelines.
This definitely is not going to work. I got an idea. Would you lower the bone, please? Say, this guy's a Lux. Look, I got an idea. Why don't I just let him mouth the words and I read them?
Can't do that, Eddie. You're not a member of the Actors Guild.
That's right.
There's someone here in the booth who can do it.
Oh, great, okay. Mr. Smasher, hold a can. Right, hold close to your face, look at the camera, and you just mouth the words. Whoever's up there will read them, okay? Sludge commercial, take one.
Sludge does a he-man's job. It'll make your car take off. You'll score every time. Sludge gives your car sex appeal. One can of sludge in your tank, and chicks will run through your goalposts.
Now we're ready for the commercial about painting the ceiling, right? Send in a basketball player. Mr. Chamberlain, Mr. Wilt Chamberlain.
My darling Henry. Oh, that's no good. My dearest, darling Henry. Oh, that's no good. No. My sweet, darling, dearest, my sweet but unfaithful, dearest, my darling, my darling, my darling, sweet. No, that's no good either. Dearest, dearest. Officer, are you looking for something?
Yes, see, one of these is a ticket that I just gave you for littering.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I do all that?
All of them but one.
Well,
Dear darling Henry. That ain't it.
dearest, miserable. That's not it either.
Henry, you devil, you. That ain't it. Don't fight the feeling, Henry.
Violation of ordinance number 3245.
That's it. That's it. Yeah, that's the one. Now hold that one. The rest of these go in here.
Oh, I'm awfully sorry, officer, but you see, I'm just so upset. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, well, I know what I'm doing. Now, this isn't anything personal, but we gotta keep this park clean. We've been getting a lot of complaints from the muggers. Who is Henry?
Beast.
Yeah, but you miss him, don't you?
Look, I'm trying to write him a farewell note saying I never want to see him again as long as I live.
Yeah, well, based on all this litter you done threw down here, I can arrange for you not to see him for at least the next 30 days.
He's a cruel, ruthless tyrant. Treats women like dirt.
What's Henry's last name, eh?
Henry Winterhalter?
Winterhalter? That's a funny name. Winterhalter. Look, just look at it from the bright side. How'd you like to go through the rest of your life as Mrs. Henry Winterhalter?
Well, the wedding was supposed to be yesterday, but he called it off.
He called it off?
Yeah.
Why?
He had a date with another girl.
Well, that's a pretty good reason.
All men are alike. Can't trust any of them.
Just a minute now. Just because of Henry, don't give up on all of us. I mean, there are a lot of fish in that ocean. And you got the right bait.
You're just saying that to try and cheer me up.
No, I'm not. Same thing just happened to me.
You mean Henry stood you up too?
Don't make me have to hit you with this thing. No, what I mean is, see, there was this chick. I loved her. Then I found out she was two-timing me. I didn't give up. I went right out and got me a new girlfriend. Name is Gloria Jean Williams. And she's a Foxx, too. In fact, the wedding is next month.
Oh, that's marvelous. How did you meet her?
Well, I'd just left this little bar.
And you met Gloria Jean Williams in the bar?
No. That's not how it happened. Now, don't try to tell me my story. Wait a minute, I'll tell you what happened. I had just left the little bar. I'd gone in there to pick up my Christmas present. And on the way out, I passed the Whittington building. That's the building over there. Mm-hmm. And this fine-looking chick comes out, and I knew I had what she was looking for.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. Well, the point I'm making is, it's the same thing my coach used to tell me when I was in high school. He used to say, get up off that bench. Get in the game. Don't give up. It's for you, Mama.
Yeah, well, I think you're absolutely right, officer. Instead of just sitting around being sorry for myself, I should just get up there and get on with it.
That's right. Now you're talking.
You know, I must say you're the most understanding police officer I've ever met.
Well, I certainly wish that all citizens were as appreciative as you are.
Good evening.
Good night, Mama. Oh, Mama.
Yes?
You forgot your ticket. Theatrical Society of Lower Wimpole Street is proud to present the Jive Drama Trio +1 in their rendition of a famous old English madrigal.
Shall I, Paul?
Do.
Ever so please.
Yeah, Poe.
When the little bluebird who has never said a word starts to sing, spring, spring.
When the little bluebell in the bottom of the dell starts to ring, ding, ding.
When the little blue clerk in the middle of his work starts a tune to the moon up above.
It is nature, that's all, simply telling us to fall in love.
And that's why birds do it, bees do it, both Taiwan and Red Chinese do it. Let's do it, let's fall in love.
Some bankers holding your note, do it. Kids not old enough to vote, do it. Let's do it, let's fall in love.
Pro football teams on the grid, do it. And the tennis club set. One player did do it, leaping over the net.
Sailors on sloops, do it. Troops, do it. Singing stars who play guitars in groups, do it. Let's do it. Let's fall in love.
One lump or two?
Two.
Sugar?
Show. And Mother Goose, Jack and Jill, do it. Students while protesting still do it. Let's do it. Let's fall in love.
Sopranos reaching high seas do it.
Baritones while singing trees, do it. Let's do it. Let's fall in love.
All fall in love with a great tizzy, even Santa's reindeer. They're only kept busy one night of the year.
Prize fighters right at the bell, do it.
Even chicks who ain't built like Raquel do it.
Let's do it. Let's fall in love.
Milk?
Thanks, awfully.
Enough?
A little more. The Archie Bunkers while cross, do it.
Liberace even might do it. Let's do it. Let's fall in love.
Ventriloquist in a chair, do it. Without moving their lips.
Teachers don't dare do it. So goodbye, Mr. Chips.
Some cats while wailing the blues, do it.
Others watching Brinkley on the news, do it.
Let's do it. Let's fall in love.
Performers filled with great vim do it.
And they do it with glee.
Saw Tiny Tim do it.
Did it right on TV.
Musicians all with a smile, do it.
Even fellas looking like George Wilde do it.
Let's do it. Let's fall in love.
Let's do it. Let's fall in love.
Oh, yeah.
I say goodnight, I'd like to thank all my wonderful guests, Miss Petula Clark, my special guest, and my very good friend, Mr. Red Fox, and my good buddy, Mr. Roy Clark. Roy Clark.